The Silent Multitude by D.G. Compton, 1966. This is the second novel of D.G. Compton in this series of Ace science fiction specials. The very first one was Synthojoy. It was copyright 1968, so this actually precedes it. And there's a third one in here, Chronocules, and that one will come out in 1970. Silent Multitude is the 19th book in the Ace Science Fiction Specials Series 1. There are 38 books in the series, and then 8 books, perhaps you can call them the Apocrypha of the series. They were bought for the series, but they don't have Ace Science Fiction Specials at the top. So for the series proper, we're at the halfway point. Some novels are a brisk read, others are a slow walk. This novel is more of a meditation, a slow, hollow look at the soul of a city. The novel opens on Christmas Eve in the deserted streets of the city of Gloucester. A cat named Tug is wandering through the middle of the city. There is no one there. The cat's name is Tug, and eventually Tug will meet some of the characters that remain in the city. 4 characters to be specific. So the novel starts with a mystery. Why is the city deserted? We eventually do meet some officials who are looking for anyone remaining in the city. They are supposed to leave immediately. What is going on? Well, a blurb at the back of the novel does give it away. There is some sort of spore which eats at mortar and lime and concrete. Buildings are going to collapse. There are 4 characters in this novel besides the cat Tug. There is Papersmith, an old man who seems to not be connected to reality. He's dwelling on a situation from earlier in his life. He's not exactly homeless. He lives in the basement of an office building, and he gathers papers every day and has stacks and stacks of them in the room in his basement. Tug comes and goes into Papersmith's rooms. Then we have the dean of the cathedral of the city. He feels it's his duty to continue on as if nothing is going to happen. He holds mass before no one. He rings the bells of the church. We have a reporter, a woman who is trying to take pictures of the deserted city and trying to find people who are left behind. And then we have the son of an architect who built some of the buildings of the city. The son is getting perverse pleasure of going to city by city that are crumbling due to the spores. He has a mean spirit to him. These 4 characters collide on Christmas Day in the empty city. The writing of D.G. Compton in this novel reminds me of both J.G. Ballard and John Wyndham. If you can imagine a cross between those two, I think you have the quiet, meditative mood of this novel. It is a character study. What happens as everything crumbles around you? Are you only looking out for yourself? Do you keep your faith? Do you have compassion for others? We only find out a little bit about the spores about halfway through the novel. There's a hint that it is something that has come back from space with our astronauts and is slowly destroying cities in England. Very little happens plot-wise. This is more of a slice of life of these characters. I found it haunting and beautiful. So if a cross between Ballard and Wyndham sounds appealing to you, I think you should give The Silent Multitude a try. I give it 8 out of 10. Have you read The Silent Multitude? How about any other works by D.G. Compton? Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you would like. Until next time, keep reading.